Today is a Sunday, October 15, 2023. Israel-Palestine conflict us to move second plane-carrying warship to the Mediterranean. U.S. plane-carrying warship USS Dwight D. Eisenhower transporter strike gathering joins the USS Gerald R. passage transporter, which showed up in the Mediterranean, in a demonstration of help for Israel. Israel's military communicated availability to extend its conflict on Gaza with composed assaults from the air, ocean, and land. Israel has likewise kept up its persistent siege of Gaza in the midst of its structure for 1.1 million occupants of northern Gaza to clear south before an approaching ground hostile. No less than 2,329 Palestinians have been killed and roughly 9,700 injured such long ways in Israeli air assaults on Gaza. The quantity of individuals killed in Israel remains at 1,300, with in excess of 3,400 injured since Hamas sent off its assault on southern Israel last the end of the week. Iran has cautioned Israel of a colossal quake of opposition on the off chance that it neglects to stop its atrocities against Gaza. UNAIDS alerts of the new event of mass ethnic cleansing of Palestinians, settle on some kind of peace agreement. A UN Fundamental Freedoms ACE has forewarned that Palestinians are in grave hazard of mass ethnic decontamination and has moved toward the overall neighborhood mediate in a détente. The situation in the elaborate Palestinian district and Israel has shown up at a limit, said Francesca Albanese, UN Phenomenal Rapporteur on the situation of fundamental opportunities in the elaborate Palestinian spaces. There is a grave danger that how the situation is playing out may be a repeat of the 1948 Nakba, and the 1967 Naksa, yet for a greater degree. The overall neighborhood repeats all that to keep this from happening, she said. We are trusting that in a little while we'll get a sack of bread. In Gaza, individuals are battling to track down food. Bread shops are closing down. The not many that stay open have long lines. I'm holding back to get bread for my loved ones. I've been amazed at least a couple of times by how long the line was. I've been to 4 unique bread kitchens, and everyone has a line outside, Iyad Abu Mutlaq, a Khan Yunis inhabitant. I don't have any idea what to do in this present circumstance. I needed to sit and stand by here until it was my move. Mutlaq added. Ashraf Fahmi Abu Hamid, another Khan Yunis inhabitant, says what is happening is critical. As may be obvious, individuals are pausing, however, there's no flour, water, or oil. The circumstance is troublesome, Abu Hamid said. We are trusting that in a little while we'll get a pack of bread. Pastry kitchens don't have flour any longer. We couldn't say whether we will get bread today, or even tomorrow, he added. Israeli military development proceeds with the Gaza line. Nothing has been expressed at this point by the Israeli armed force, however, we truly do know that since the October 7 assaults on Israel by the Qassam units, the Israeli armed force has been battling to manage invasions by warriors from Gaza. Yet, friendly gunnery towards Gaza proceeds, and the Israeli armed force has additionally been continually catching rockets. Additionally, in different towns along the line, Israel's tactical development proceeds. Hundreds, perhaps thousands, of tanks and weighty military gear are moving into forward functional positions. It is currently certain that a major hostile into Gaza could begin in the near future. Israel's military says it went after focuses in Lebanon. The Israeli armed force says it is a striking focus in Lebanon in light of a detailed assault on Shutula, an Israeli border town. The Israeli armed forces radio said the assault in Shutula caused no less than 4 losses. U.S. government office to clear residents from Haifa from Monday. The U.S. government office in Israel says U.S. nationals and their close relatives will be emptied from Haifa by means of ocean for Cyprus on Monday. Boarding starts at 8 a.m. 5 o'clock GMT. U.S. residents should show up at Haifa Port Traveler Terminal no later than 9 a.m. neighborhood time, read a proclamation from the International Safe Haven. Boarding will continue arranged by appearance, it added. Blinken working with ethnic purifying of Gaza, investigator. Yara Hawari, a senior strategy expert at Al-Shabaka think tank and host of the digital broadcast Re-examining Palestine, has blamed U.S. Secretary for State Antony Blinken for working with ethnic purging in Gaza. Blinken will be attempting to underline the making of philanthropic halls as a piece of his gatherings with legislators in the Center East and somewhere else. There the U.S. portraying it as a protected section for Palestinians to escape Gaza. However, the trepidation is that this is certainly not a compassionate passage by any means, but instead the extremely durable walk of exile. The Israeli government regards no worldwide show on the right of return for exiles. So there is no assumption at all that once the siege has halted, Palestinians will actually want to get back to their homes. Thanks for watching and subscribing to the channel.